Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Hello. Welcome to The Trumpet, the official podcast of Elephant Room Productions. As always, I am your host, Robert Gene Pellechio. And for those of you watching this episode, this colorful rainbow pride Santa hat seemed like a good idea on the outset, but it's a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm taking it off now. Whoop. Well, all of us at Elephant Room Productions want to wish everybody a wonderful, happy, healthy, and safe holiday season. No matter what you celebrate or who you celebrate with, we hope your holidays are filled with all of the love, joy, safety, security, and cheer that they deserve. Now, there's no beating around the bush, or for those of you watching the Charlie Brown Christmas tree next to me, this year has brought its challenges. This year has been hard on so many people, and our hearts go out to everybody who has suffered this year. But I want to also focus on some of the joys that 2020 has had to offer. For the one thing, we have seen so many people come together, united under a common cause of standing up for each other, having each other's backs, and pushing for real change. We've seen artists grow and recreate their art in new and creative and wonderful, expressive ways. Even here at Elephant Room Productions, we were able to mount our first ever virtual production. We read more plays than we've ever read in a single year. And looking forward to 2021, we have some incredible, amazing things planned. But as we wrap up 2020, I want to thank everybody who's sat by and listened to my Quarantainment readings by giving you one more for the year. Now, for those of you who don't know, this time of year is my favorite time of year. I've always been such a huge fan of Christmas. The decorations, the joy of seeing friends and family come together, the spirit of just overall togetherness and compassion and understanding that it brings out in people has always been something that I strive for. And it's always really hit me that we end every year with this celebration of all of our strengths and love for each other. So, to take us out for the year, I like to read my favorite Christmas story, many people's favorite Christmas story, one of the classics. So, grab your hot chocolate, like I have done, snuggle up by your tree, or whatever decorations you have, and please enjoy this reading of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" by Clement C. Moore. Ahem. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. All the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Again, from the bottom of my heart, and from the hearts of everyone in Elephant Room Productions, we wish you the happiest and healthiest of holiday seasons. We'll see you in the new year. We can't wait to see you in person again. But until then, have a happy holiday season. Have a happy new year. And I'll see you in 2021. Bye.